morning. Welcome to 49ers in 5, your daily update on everything happening with the team that you need to know. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Today is Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Here's what's happening with your San Francisco 49ers.
Purdy going to throw one deep, wide for Debo. Made the catch on the back shoulder. Touchdown! San Francisco!
And a back shoulder banger for Debo Samuel.
That's how it sounded on KNBR with Greg Papa and Tim Ryan. And for the 13th straight time in the regular season, the 49ers get the victory, winning 30-12 over the New York Football Giants. This was a dominant performance on both sides of the ball for the 49ers. Brock Purdy threw for a regular season career high 310 yards, ho-hum, 2 touchdown passes. And on the flip side, the New York Giants gained just 150 total yards in the entire game. It was a whooping by the Niners. Afterwards, as you might imagine, Kyle Shanahan was pleased.
Real happy to be 3-0 right now. It's it's really cool to do it after a Thursday night game. There's not many times in the NFL where you get to enjoy a win more than just that night. So it's always cool when you win on Thursdays. I told the guys, if they want to win and have a weekend off, we got to earn it. And those guys did. And now you can sit back and relax a little bit, kind of enjoy how these last 3 weeks have gone and be ready to go on Monday.
The game went well if Kyle Shanahan is that positive. And oh, by the way, Al Sacco, friend of the program, tweeted this out afterwards. Since the start of 2019, Kyle Shanahan is 45-24 with 6 playoff victories and 3 assistants hired as head coaches. Not too bad, Kyle Shanahan. Now, let's move on to Brock Purdy. He was happy, but afterwards said there's more work to be done.
Obviously, you want to win every game, but, we have a high standard. We have a standard that, we want to be the best versions of ourselves. And so for us, it's sort of like, we win the game, which is most important, which is great. But there's stuff out there that we can, clean up and be better at. So that's the standard that, we have here. And, we have, 14 more games to do that, to be the best versions of ourselves and clean things up. So we're going to take it one day at a time. But it's huge for us to be, 3-0 and have momentum.
Brock was blitzed on almost 85% of his dropbacks last night. That is the most in the next-gen stats era. So it looked a little shaky early, but he adjusted and bounced back in a big, big way. And that's part of the reason the Niners are sitting at 3-0 through the season's first 15 days. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Friday. With the victory, Brock Purdy has moved into historically good territory when it comes to the start of a career for a quarterback. If you want to know how good, just click the link in the description of this episode. We'll also have grades for you on goldstandardniners.com a little later this morning. One thing to watch, as always, injuries. Nothing major coming out of the game. We all saw Debo Samuel go down. Kyle Shanahan said after the game it's a rib injury, but when Debo spoke to the media, he said he just landed on the ball. So we'll have to wait and see. As always, wait for Kyle Shanahan's day after game conference call. That'll give us a much better picture of where the Niners stand injury-wise. One thing you may have missed, Trent Williams should have been ejected from this game. He threw a punch. We saw it. You can see it on Twitter. He threw a punch. He was not ejected. You're supposed to be automatically ejected. Afterwards, the referee said they didn't get a good view on it. They couldn't confirm with 100% accuracy that it was a punch, if it was a closed fist or not. So that's why Williams didn't get ejected. After the game, they asked Trent, hey, do you think you're going to get fined? He said no, quote, it was a love tap. I don't know a lot of things. Here's one thing I do know. I never, ever, ever want to get a love tap from Trent Williams. I'll just say that. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. I always say if you leave a review on the show, we will read it. It's one of the best things you can do for us. It pushes us up the charts so that more people can find us. That's what we're all about. Also, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please and thank you. Michelle Majuk and I are going to be live 9 a.m. Pacific time reacting to this game. Normally we do preview. We're going to react, break it down. We'll take a second look. Please, please, please join us on the YouTube channel. It is a lot of fun, especially, as I said, after 13 straight wins. Enjoy your Friday and your weekend, everybody. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. We'll talk on Monday.